Okay, let's see if it works. You guys are going to have to let me know I'm coming through okay, because the stream on my end saying it's coming through in low quality, but I don't know. I don't know how good this is coming through actually. You have to let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me all okay, or if it's buffering. But anyway, yeah, let's see if we can get this going. We hear you, says Red Hood. Excellent. Triceratops Horridus 1021 says hello. Yo. Freaky Boy John Dog says another stream. Long time since we've had one of these. Also, yes. Nice username. Hello. Titan of Serpent says it's been ages. And Chaos Knight says whoa. Okay. Let me just draw the outside of this frame, whatever I'm doing today. It's going to be a shorter stream today. A couple of hours. That's it. Then so I probably won't get this picture finished, or at least the watercolouring finished, but we'll see. But I'm using a huge piece of paper today. Titan of Serpent says, man, I have so much I want to talk about. Yo James. Hopefully this is going through okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 3 of Dino-Defenders. That was a really exciting episode to launch. Happy Jurassic June to everyone as well. Yeah, episode 3 was fun. It was like the episode that everything went to hell. And I am working hard on episode 4. Guys, an update. I'm not gonna show you all of these. Well, I'm only gonna show you the top one. But these are like the backgrounds. I haven't finished this one. Obviously, if you've seen episode 3, you know what's happened here. This is the base all destroyed, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 backgrounds done. Well, 14 and a half if we count this one here, and I can't show you them because there's major spoilers in them, but yeah, lots of backgrounds because I'm doing a different method for episode 4 this time, where I'm going to be doing all the backgrounds first. Hopefully the stream is okay. I just saw it cut out. What's going on? Pretty choppy on my end. Yo Herrerasaurus. It's funny that you say that, Herrerasaurus, because got this guy right next to me, who's the inspiration for the Megaraptor from this series, which you can see just here. Just here, guys. Yeah, the stream just stopped then. I don't know why. So see. Just gonna try changing the bit right. See if that works. If not, I might just Google. It's saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to move stream. Why the hell not, man? Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm just having a look at the how I can potentially fix this. Okay. Don't know if I fix this. Planet of Serpent says the Megaraptor was quite graceful. She had some moves. She did. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna have problems with this stream, but either way, I've just looked it up. I have no idea what I can do. It's just, it seems to be like going up and down in like quality. But it's in the green again now, but I'm pretty sure it's going to drop back to the red any second. Yeah, the kilobytes are going up. Did you name the Megaraptor? No, I did not. No, Megaraptor is just known as the Megaraptor. So what am I going to do today? Let me think what episode. Something like. Yeah, that's a good. So. I figured to do like just a forest picture or some sort of like something that doesn't give away too many spoilers or whatever. A petition to name the Megaraptor Cooper. Yeah. Professional name, and it can handle itself. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that frame. So, high angle shot from inside the jungle. Of a tree, and then half some sort of like path there. So it's kind of looking down like this. Top angle. Just been calling the Megaraptor Lucifer due to its setting everything into motion. Boy, the peach you did. I don't know if many people know this, but you see a tail of another dinosaur in the episode. I've hidden it. I'm not going to reveal where it is. That'll be up to you guys to go find out. Is, but there is you see a brief tail for a second of a dinosaur. Saw the stream drop out again, but hopefully it should. But yeah, I put another tail of a dinosaur that you haven't seen yet in the episode. Yeah, I think the stream's just going to drop out and then come back in really quickly every now and then. I don't know what the issue is. But it should come back up pretty instantly for you guys. So let me know in the chat if the stream drops out but comes back like instantly. If it does that, I think I can live with that for a moment. I think when the stream is like archived, it'll probably have glitches in it, but the thing is I don't know what's different because I haven't changed these settings. that's what's annoying about this. What happens when you don't use it? Yes. Anyone else want to bet the park haven't fully gone crud yet? Dinos. Well, wait and see. I mean, I have said this before when I talked to Tom Fisherden on the Jurassic Park podcast. Episode 4, no, it was Clayton, I believe. Episode 4 is going to be the big dinosaur episode. There's lots of dinosaur action in episode 4. I think you'll see many species. Well, Yo Pixel, yo Derek. I might actually ask my friend Dave, who helped set up my streaming stuff, if you take a look, social distancing, take a look at the my stream setup to see if there's anything I can do to help. But it shouldn't be too bad today. I think it's going to be a... Dinosaur says, you said that the Camarasaurus was the most classic prehistoric animal you had. We got the Dimetrodon as a classic staple in prehistoric media. That is true, yes. I believe I was talking about strictly dinosaurs, but yeah, you're right. The Dimetrodon. The Dimetrodon's probably more classic than the Camarasaurus, really. The thing is, though, I'll tell you guys a little secret. There's still one space on my list of dinosaurs that is blank. Like, I haven't chosen a creature to appear in it. I don't know if I should put that out to like a poll. Things still froze. Finally fixed. Yeah, no, I can only apologise for the stream help. Seems to be working on my end at the moment. See how we go. This is only just a brief stream just to sort of get myself back into the swing of things. Because I have been doing painting since the release of episode 3 of Dino-Defenders, but doing backgrounds for episode 4, and I've been painting the baby's room. So I'm very busy with all. The Cooposaurus professionalis would be an excellent pick then, says Red Hood. Triceratops Horrendous says, by the way, can we get a catch up on how many people died? Episode 3. Okay, so we had... No, I'm not gonna say. Wait, well, there's... Let's just put it this way. It looks like more people die than the amount of people who die in the end. If that makes sense. Some people who you might think are dead are not. I'm not gonna reveal who. His roar is just, nah, if I don't just keep it to myself. James. Well, that one guy who got his head bitten off is dead for sure. Yes. I can confirm that John and the guy Bill, the guy, they're dead. Hayden Shepherd says, haha, sounds like Dr. Malcolm in the Jurassic Park books. He supposedly dies in the first book but is alive and kicking in the... Sorry, spoilers for those that have. Hayden, hello Hayden. Something like that, yeah. Something along those lines. Who died when the helicopter exploded? Well, yeah, everyone in the helicopter is dead. I think there was the pilots, John and the doctor. That's all I'm going to say. So 4 people died in the helicopter, and obviously Bill's dead. So you've got 5 deaths right there. There are more deaths, but I'm not going to confirm or deny who, because give away stuff for future episodes. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but I've decided to condense episodes 6 and 5 in same episode. So instead of there's not going to be 6 episodes in total now, there's 5 episodes. But what I'm going to do when I come to creating episode 5 is I'm just going to work on it until the story's finished. So if it goes on for a long time, and then I end up splitting it into 6 episodes, then that's the way it's going to go. But at the moment, I'm planning just 5 episodes instead of 6. Because I was having difficulty trying to work out how exactly I was going to start episode 6 or where from episode 5, like where I was going to pick the story up from. Because I know exactly where I want to leave episode 4 off, and I know exactly how to begin episode 5. It was just sort of, and I know how to end episode 6. It's just getting between episodes 5 and 6 I was struggling on. But I've realised that if I actually blend episodes 5 and 6 together, then actually that can actually work out really nice. Actually, so technically episode 4 now is the penultimate episode. Aiden says, "Good afternoon, good sir. I take it is dark, raining and miserable in the region of the UK where you're at too. I know it is here in Yorkshire." No, it's dry here. It's just cloudy. No chance of meatballs. What did you guys think to the music in episode 3? I was blown away when Luke sent me over done, and there was some editing, but like it was so cool. I was like, he's nailing it, getting the exact sort of feeling I want from the episodes in terms of music. And Manuel's cell animation was also like. Freaky Boy says, "Been catching up on your series and I just noticed something. The climax to episode 3, a DDEX reference." I'll say this. Yes, but it's not. It doesn't just start with the ending. It starts from when John gets his arm bitten off. So the Megaraptor bites John's arm off and then has to get into a helicopter to be flown to safety, which is like deep blue sea, and then something happens and the helicopter crashes, and that's what happens in. But here's how I balanced homages all together in episode 3. So think of it like this: John getting his so they're struggling to work out what's going on with the Megaraptor's behaviour. They realise that it's more intelligent than they first realised, and that is a direct homage to obviously Jurassic World with things like the Indominus. And then there's the whole, they think it's escaped its paddock with the whole, but it hasn't, it's still in the paddock, which is still a Jurassic World reference, but or homage. But then, obviously, it jumps to a Deep Blue Sea reference and equally a Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom reference. So it's like there's homages everywhere in that episode. There's homages to Prometheus. There's homages to God, what's the other thing? Escaping my mind now. The Thing gets a reference in there. Twilight Zone. Deep Blue Sea again when the Thing jumps out of the hole and gets Bill. There's loads. Hello Finn, how are you doing? Derek Porter says, "I love the music, especially at the end with the epic music when everything just goes to hell." Triceratops says, "Oh yeah, I actually noticed sort of foreshadowing in episode 1 when John gets the arm bitten off." Checked. Caden says it's a homage to multiple of movie genres. And yes. Is that Lewis? Says Hey Jack. I believe it might be Lewis. The elusive Lewis. We all love the chaos, of course. Chaos has just begun. There's the foreshadowing. Oh, hello, Lewis. Yes. Was the foreshadowing you're mentioning? Triceratops. Was the one you're referencing was when Jude asks John to raise his arms? Is that the one you're meaning? Freaky Boy says, gotta say though, this is damn cool and I can't wait for episode 4. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's going to be a while as yet because I've only just started work on the backgrounds. So it's going to be a long time. Hopefully I'll get it out before the end of the year. That's my goal. But it's going to be a bit of a long wait. And I also have to mention that there's probably not going to be many live streams with the creation of this one because there's so many spoilers. And a lot of the backgrounds have spoilers in them, so I'm only going to pick and choose them. There will be a few maybe over the course of the year, but obviously I've got the little one on the way and stuff, so I'm going to be prioritising them for obvious reasons. So don't expect too much news. It might just be like whenever I can do it, I'll like now, like I can do it. It's not going to be as abundant as what I did for episode 3. 2 and 1. Triceratops says yes. Just so you know, there's also another foreshadow to John in that episode. So there's when he gets out. If you go into the episode 1 and you look what John does as soon as he gets out of the helicopter, I don't know if you can remember. But he steps out of the helicopter and then he does something which foreshadows episode 3, and I knew that since all the way back then. I knew exactly what I wanted to do with John. What's been your favourite part in the series, says Finn? So far, I would say the the moment when the Megaraptor does the backflip, because I thought that was going to be the most ridiculous thing to see a dinosaur do, but I thought it's just awesome, and I was like, why not do it? I've missed the live streams, but yeah, if it means concealing the surprise, I can wait, says Frankie. Well, so that means like if I do get time to live stream, I will be gaming more than I will be painting. That'll be like when I want to relax and play. And I've got all those video games I keep talking about. So I can finally get around to doing it. But obviously I need to make sure my stream setup is... At the moment it seems to be working. But I need to get like a second pair of eyes on it. Phantom Limb says, it'll be worth the wait. Still dig these streams when they're possible. Episode 3 really kicked off and man, it was so damn good. Thanks, man. Thank you very much. I have to say, I was really nervous when that was launching because I didn't know what people were going to think of the direction of the story. Especially with the ending with that big storm cloud. I was like, this is... You know, everyone talks about Deus Ex Machina or whatever. Storytelling, well, this is the opposite. It's totally understandable, sir. You're going to be busy in the upcoming months and we'll have a different priority, so it's totally understandable. Thank you. Derek says, gotta go now. Wish I could stay longer, but good luck working on episode 4. Thank you very much. You have a good day. Streams in general, a lot of fun. Have you ever watched any prehistoric parks? I think I caught a couple of episodes of it back in the day when it was on TV. But I think it was a little bit past my time because I was obsessed with Walking with Dinosaurs when that first aired and kind of peaked with that, and Walking with Beasts. I think once Prehistoric Park was on, tension was. Triceratops says, "You're kidding? I was seriously surprised when everything went to hell. By all means, that was really shocking." Yeah. I'm just trying. Yeah, I had some people say they weren't expecting it to go to hell so quickly. They were expecting it to happen in episode 4, but oh no, episode 3 all along. Jurassic Jaws says, "Have you seen Chased by Dinosaurs or Chased by Sea Moths?" Probably a while ago. That all Nigel Marvin, right? I think. Freaky Boy says, "Really love the unique agility you gave the Megaraptor, the backflip and its burrowing are really interesting, and I love the serpentine movement you gave the Megaraptor. Love it." Well, yeah, and it's also, firstly, thank you. But yeah, I wanted to give it like a character that we hadn't seen before in a dinosaur. So I sort of made it almost superhuman. Well, I mean, it's not human, but you know what I mean by that. Like almost like a superhero or something, a super villain. Or like a cat. Like something... I've seen videos of cats doing backflips and stuff like that. And I also had the Lost World PS1 video game in mind. When you're the raptor and you could do like the front flips. I was like, yeah, what if I did a backflip? Always expect the unexpected. Finn says, "Since 2020 is so bad, I wouldn't be surprised if dinosaurs came back." Yeah, throw them on the pile. Why not? You know. Rewatch. Chased by Dinosaurs, Chased by Sea. Yeah, if I get time and the inclination, I will. Okay, I think I'm done. Let's start adding colour. Now, like I said, I probably won't get this watercolour finished on this stream today, but we'll give it a good. I'm on a time limit here, so. John O'Day says, "Imagine a Australian Navy, oh my word, Australoventor that can run on water like a basilisk." That'd be something weird. Your Megaraptor is one of my favourite dinosaurs I've ever seen. Love the Megaraptor. Thank you very much. Megaraptor is my baby. That's actually, I think I can. I've got my notebook here. This is where I do all my notebooks. Without going into spoilers, but here you can see I've got sellotaped to the front of this book my first ever doodle back in 2016, the Megaraptor. I did a really rough doodle on this scrappy bit of paper, and that's where the first is. Obviously in the series it's a bit bigger than a person now, other than this, but yeah. Oh, about the burrowing thing, that's because they had like big front claws, and I exaggerated the claws even more. So in here, like, you have things like the first ever drawing of Rose, which my word, the mic's in the way. Which says done on the 11th of June 2018. There we go, 11th of June 2018. That was the first ever drawing of Rose I did when I was flying to Japan. And this was the first ever doodle of her when she was known as Eleanor Rockford. That was a really rough idea, which I was doing on, again, a scrappy bit of paper. And this is where I do, like, what is going on with it? Like, I do storyboards. So this was episode 1. You can see I actually removed a frame here. There was going to be another frame, but I got rid of it. And then Dino-Defenders episode 2 rough storyboards from November 2018. And here's something interesting. So now I can show you this. So, like, here's the opening of episode 2, really rough. But you can see it's Wesley who was being chased by the Dimetrodon. Start of that episode. This is where you're going to get into, like, deleted stuff. So Wesley was going to run into a cage, and he was going to goad the Dimetrodon in, and then out of nowhere, this is where it gets crazy. John was going to appear in, like, this almost American football gear and wrestle the Dimetrodon. You see, there's, like, the concept art for the Fizz Milk Cola. And then it goes more into, like, then John was going to wrestle it and Wesley was going to eventually trank it. And John's outfit was going to look like, I don't know if I can show you this, it's going to look something like this. But I ended up abandoning this idea because it got too convoluted. I was like, I don't quite know where I'm going with this idea. So I abandoned that idea, and then it became the Hunter doing it with Jude. But I won't go into this book fully, but this is where all the magic happens. Like, this is where the full stories of episode 4 is in here. And one day I will scan this book and then release it as a PDF document, like a making of sort of. Yeah, just so you know, there's all that going on. Freaky Boy says, at this point I'm expecting this year to end with a dimensional portal opening up beneath the Pacific Ocean, releasing alien kaiju. Yeah. Triceratops says, also I bet Rose ain't dead. Katie says, I was over on Journeyman listening to the JP3 chat. Lots different of input and opinions. Thank you. Lewis said, you really had a busy days in 2018, DPG and Dino-Defenders. Yes, 2018 was a very busy year. Platinum Sub says, have you considered doing a live stream about talking about Primal and spoilers about the show? Because I'd love to chat about spoilers and I don't want to spoil it for everyone. I have thought about it, and I was doing video or like talking to Michael Tharm about it, but sort of things changed in that, like, happened there. Just we're too busy doing other things to nail down a date. Do any more, but I might do a video talking about Primal. But like I said, like, because I've got baby on the way, like, priority. So I have actually had planned lots of other videos for Jurassic June. I wanted to do a series called Jurassic Misconceptions, where I talk about stuff in the canon that I hear fans talk about and lay out the facts. You know, silly little things like I hear fans. The first one was going to be, they're only going to be like really short. Maybe I will do them. I mean, maybe I'll get around to doing them at some point. But the first one was going to be about how the statues in Lockwood Manor are statues. They're not stuffed dinosaurs, which I hear a lot of people talk about. I usually see a lot of fans say, "Oh, they're stuffed dinosaurs," but it's like that's not true. They're actually statues. They're not stuffed dinosaurs. Lockwood loves dinosaurs. He wouldn't, you know, have 2 stuffed baby Diplodocus stuffed in his mansion. You know, and I've got evidence for that, so it's like I do a series where I debunk a lot of the rumors go around. Imagine a Styracosaurus ELD allowing it to shoot lightning from its horn, says John. Let's just say the craziness with the dinosaurs in Dino-Defenders does not stop at a back-flipping Megaraptor and a Dimetrodon with a soft drinks logo on its tail. So there's more to come. Yo, James. Yo, Neil. Freaky Boy says, thinking about live streaming your watch parties with Clayton and Sticky T, or are they just going to be no, you can like with them. About them. I'm assuming that's what you mean. Yo, Jurassic World New Era. Titan Sub says, well, maybe we could do a Primal stream sometime. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun. I think I've gone up to the episode, the zombie, whatever that is. They've released. Yeah, if our schedules align. Yo, Primeval Boy. Love the blue and orange colour for the Megaraptor. Well, thank you. Well, I wanted something that was like representative or like inspired by Chaos Effect Jurassic Park, but while at the same time too crazy. So I went with this bold look of like bright blue body and a striking off. I had someone comment under each episode of Dino-Defenders, saying that they were laughing at the inaccuracies of the dinosaurs and stuff, and then they were asking like, why did I make it inaccurate? And I'm just like, oh, that's just the way I want them to look. Like I'm not designing these dinosaurs to be accurate at all. Like I want them to look how I want them to look, and that's my own design. But they did say that the most accurate thing in my series was the leopard seal hybrid, which I will admit confused me some, but I'll take it. The most accurate thing in my series is the thing that's like a a mammal dinosaur hybrid. Then cool. meant to say, will you consider having them be... Oh, well, the reason I abandoned doing them as live stream is because the bloomin' stream kept cutting out and acting odd like it was this stream. So, at the moment, I'm just gonna just do them as normal videos. But we've kind of... I've changed my time zone that I'm on because of work, so I'm not really awake at the same time at night now. I'm going to bed earlier so I can get up really early in the mornings for work. We're on different time zones, really. Why you haven't seen. There was like a big bout of them for a while, but then I sort of concentrated on working on episode 3 of Dino-Defenders because I got sent the score, so I sort of went bow out commentaries for a while. But maybe we'll get back to doing them in the future. I know Clayton and Yaroslav and Sticky and myself have all, Bam Sam have all said that we miss doing them, so maybe in the near future we'll get back on it. I mean, my workplace should be opening up potentially in July. I have a workplace that I work at, so see if I change my time zone and get back time zone 1. Again, with the little one on the way, it's like promises. Neil Finn says, I have to say I was very impressed with your latest episode of Dino-Defenders. The Megaraptor was a real showstopper. Thank you very much, Neil. Triceratops says, I never really got the Megaraptor colour scheme, but that's just me. Fair enough. Do you remember Jurassic June, says Goji Fan? Of course I do. See you later, Finn. You're a big inspiration for me, and congrats on the baby. Thank you very much. Have a good day now. Phantom Limb says, this is pretty random, but has Jack or anyone heard of Jon Favreau still working on that dinosaur documentary? Lion King. No idea. First time hearing about it. It's a freaking art style, says Neil. The shills need to take a chill pill. I love drawing an inaccurate dinosaur one. Yeah. Well, it's called artistic. Liberty, is that what? But the thing is, like, the behavior and the look of these dinosaurs, not what they are. Freaky Boy says, I mean, the Dimetrodon has a beverage brand logo on its sail. Accuracy. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you guys know, but the Dino-Defenders has an IMDb page. Which Tim set up for me. Brush, should I say. If you can, I'd very much appreciate if you go over there and give it a rating. Obviously, I ask for honest ratings, so If you fancy going to give it a rating over there, it's up now. Write in Dino-Defenders Extreme, IMDb into Google or whatever. IMDb. You should find it. You can. I think you can even rate like individual episodes. Triceratops, yes. Any dinosaur in documentary that's high budget nowadays are plain inaccurate from the start. I look at Your Amazing Dino World and T-Rex. Well, that's the thing. It's like John says, in my opinion, when describing dinosaurs in fiction, it should be 50% fact and 50% fantasy. Well, this is the thing that no one wants to really say, but it's kind of the truth as far as I'm aware. But all dinosaurs in fiction, fantasy, like all of them, because we'll never know what the dinosaurs actually look. Sounded like. The further we get away from that time period, the harder it's going to be. Obviously, we'll get more accurate things at the same time, but whenever we depict a full dinosaur walking around, it's all going to be fantasy, human interpretation. Thank you, Neil Finn. He says, I just want to put this out there. If you ever need some concept art for this show, I'd be happy to help. I greatly appreciate that, but without you wouldn't probably be able to paint any concept art without me giving away the story in the future to paint concept for if you want. Unless you want to paint something from the stuff that you already know from the previous 3 episodes that are out, then that'd be fine. That'd be kind of cool. Obviously, episodes 4 and 5, I know what's going to happen in those, and concept art per se for those, but I appreciate the offer. Personally on the boat that thinks dinosaur media shouldn't really boast so much about accuracy, as eventually something is going to come out. Yeah, exactly. And I get why people do sort of get angry about dinosaurs today in media from today. I get it, because dinosaurs are cut off of science, because they're meant to be they're real animals 65 million years ago or whatever, so like people feel like they should be represented as accurately as possible but they forget that usually when dinosaurs are being story, especially one like Dino-Defenders, it's actually not about accuracy, it's about symbolism, metaphor. There's a story reason why the T-Rex in Jurassic Park, its vision's based on movement, not just so the characters can survive. It's all about control and chaos. The T-Rex might be a force of chaos that breaks out of its pen once the electricity goes, but there is some sort of control that the T-Rex is beholden to, which means you can survive. Raptors sort of represent chaos because they're highly intelligent and they're unpredictable and you don't know what to do next. Then when you get into like the whole bloody metaphorical aspect of Jurassic Park, when the T-Rex comes in and eats the raptors, it's control taking order over chaos, that kind of thing. Like it's all the laden subtext that's laden on to the story. That's, to me, it's like the dinosaurs. They mean more than just the animals they represent. In terms of Freaky Boy says, I just want to say that sometimes your voice kind of shifts volume when you speak and sentences break up a bit. Just a heads up. Okay, thank you. Let me see. I don't know if that's because I've got it turned down or whatever. Oh god, no. Yeah. It might just be the fact that how the stream's coming through. But thanks for the heads up. James says the mic's fine. Could just be like how I'm positioning my head near the mic. Someone take a look at that up. Also, actually, in some good news, I got my laptop fixed. My laptop that died, I actually found out that I had taken out insurance, or a warranty on it, sorry. Insurance, that's it, that's the one. Cool. Took out insurance on it and got it fixed. So it lives and breathes again. So perhaps that might be what's causing this issue, is that I'm streaming from the very computer that I'm listening to music from, watching the stream back on. So perhaps when I do a stream next, I'll try it with watching the stream back and hosting it from my laptop rather than the same computer. And maybe that will fix some of the issues. Katie says, I wouldn't call Land Before Time accurate, but I would definitely call it memorable. Damn tree stars get me every time. Triceratops says, yeah, I'm okay with inaccuracy in movies and fiction, but when it's a documentary, that's when I draw the line. Yep, see, that's completely fine. That I agree with. If it's a documentary, it's supposed to be depicting dinosaurs exactly how they... Fiction, it's whatever you want. That's like in, you know, Jumanji. Jumanji has animals from today in it, and films like Life of Pi, or Lions, film with a lion in it. Gone out of my mind. I had it in my mind. But anyway, the point is that there's films out there where they've like got like real animals. They make them act in ways that aren't realistic at all. I'm sure Dunstan checks in isn't an accurate portrayal of an orangutan. You know? Even though there's a real orangutan in that film. Mouse Hunt. I don't think Mouse Hunt is an accurate portrayal of a mouse. I don't think a mouse goes to bed at night and tucks itself in. See you later, James. Thank you very much for popping by. might also be to do with my computer is telling me that it wants some sort of update. I'll John says, what I mean by 50-50 is that for anything that is exaggerated, there should also be some. Yes. I'm going to show you a little trick that I learnt that might ruin my painting. So, to get the brush really wet, we're going to dab this colour down like this. Drop it like that. Go. Blow on it like this. Blowing it. Cover that in green. There we go. Blow on the page. Gates. Some random wigs. That's a good point. It's like some Jurassic Park fans have selective memory in mind. Some to say Jurassic Park was accurate for the time, but no, yeah, that's not true. Yeah, that's what you're saying, right? That wasn't true. Like, it wasn't accurate for its time at all. It was accurate in depicting them as more animalistic in their behavior. That sort of the way they look and stuff. It's like that's not. John says Rexy and Blue aren't just dinosaurs; they're characters in their own. I'll say this: I agree with that statement when it pertains to Blue. I'm not so sure to call Rexy a character, because Blue has, like, dare I say, emotions. He does things that are, you know, highly intelligent. Where everything I've seen the T-Rex do in Jurassic World and Fallen Kingdom is the same as the T-Rex in any other Jurassic film. Like, I don't see her doing anything that sort of that would mean I would call her a character, if that makes it. I think because the fans named her, or like a good majority of the fans named, she's a character. But if you actually watch her behavior and stuff, she doesn't do anything that makes her a character. Alex says, hello there, I have been subscribed to your channel for a while because of Jurassic Park content, but only discovered Dino-Defenders yesterday. I really loved the first 2 episodes and I'll watch number 3 later. Thank you, Alec, and enjoy. That's all I'm going to say. Oh. Episode 3 is my favourite episode so far, personally. I think overall, out of all the episodes, episode 4 is going to be my favourite, but yeah, enjoy episode 3. Titan says, yeah, for my dino story, while the animals will be pretty accurate, I'm going to add some fictional elements, like having my Utahraptors be able to run at high speeds for a long. Triceratops says, I call her Roberta instead of Rexy. Sounds more intimidating. That's fair enough. I don't call her Rexy or Roberta. I call it the Tyrannosaur. Because I think in... Let me get it. From the classic, the original Jurassic Park. And I know they call it Rexy in this book, but a little bit later than that. Where are we looking? Gone past it again. Where is it? Find it now. I got a false memory. What's going on here? Trying to look for a title. There it is. So you got like the chapter of the title is just Tyrannosaur, and that's what I always liked, because to me that sounds like pretty damn awesome. And plus it's like the title of the chapters in the book, so John says, I love the music, Jack. Thank you. Well, I say thank you, I didn't make it. It's the Golden Compass game soundtrack. PlayStation 2. I think people who've watched my previous streams before know that. Painting. Alex says, are you the type of person that would call their dog dog? Let's put it this way. I had a cat in the past, ginger and white cat, and I got to name him, and I called him TC, which stands for Top Cat. So it wasn't just cat, it was named after the show Top Cat, but I called him TC, which stood for Top Cat. So in some ways, yes, I did. I did call a cat cat, but he was Top Cat. I call my beardy beard the Triceratops. doing a light underlayer of green. I can do shadows and all that sort of stuff for the forests. And then obviously I'll put it into the computer to add other details. Change the light. Yeah, as I was saying earlier on in the stream, like my tactic for episode 4, considering I've got the baby on the way and I've got other I've got work and stuff like that, so there's going to be a lot of things taking up my time other than Dino-Defenders now. But I noticed when I was working on episode 3 that the thing that took a lot of time for me was I worked on sort of each frame as I went, and I don't know if that is the right tactic. So this time I'm doing it so I'm painting as many of the watercolor backgrounds as I can first. Then I will add them into the computer and then work on them that way. That's a new tactic I'm trying. We'll see how quickly I can get an episode out. Doing it this way. It will be a while as yet, folks. Freaky says, I think I remember TC in one of your collection videos. I believe it was the second one. Yes. He did make a cameo in that. John says, Fairpoint Jack is just how I see her. And book. Yes, fair enough. I mean, I don't mind. I've got what you call the T-Rex. But that's what I was saying. Like, I think the whole character persona of the T-Rex has come about mainly from the fact that, one, in the films we've now had a T-Rex that's appeared in 3 movies, predominantly, or 2.5 if you want Jurassic World as like a whole movie, a significant appearance in that. And obviously she's all because she's the only T-Rex in those 2 new movies so far. You know, she's all on the merchandise and stuff. And then the fact that the fans nicknamed her Rexy based off Muldoon's one brief line in the book. I think he maybe even said it twice. And the Roberta thing for the animatronic, I think like the T-Rex has now got this sort of character, this persona that the fans of and Universal have kind of placed upon her. But for me personally, like, I don't really see a character with that dinosaur whatsoever. I mean, you could just replace it with any T-Rex. I'm trying to say, like, you could replace it with the bull T-Rex from the Lost World and it would make it a lick of difference. Whereas you can't exactly swap out Blue for any other raptor because Blue acts like Blue. Blue has her own personality, which we all know of what she's like. Jurassic World Neuro says, can you add a Megaraptor in the what do you mean, Megaraptor in the end of what? Sorry, I don't sound too... What, add a Megaraptor where? What, in this paint? Just so you guys know, this background I'm painting right now, there is a dinosaur in this exact shot. I'm not going to say which, but John says, anyone who's interested in a Jurassic World horror story should look up a fan fiction I wrote recently, Indoraptor Resurrection. Really terrifying. Nice. Triceratops says, I can't wait to see the Megalosaurus. Well, me too. Me too. I think you guys are going to be nice and... Oh man, I can't wait to show you Megalosaurus. I think I might just hold back on revealing them until they come out in episodes. I can say in episode 4 you're gonna see them. So like, I think once episode 4 is released is when you're gonna see them. I'm gonna do my best to hide them. I did release like a teaser picture of them on my Instagram ages ago, but they've changed since. I'm the same. I don't see the Rex as a character, but the same. I know this word, but can't ever say it. Anthropomorphize her. I always have trouble with that. Yeah, I've lost it again. Anthropomorphize. Oh. You know what? Humanize. Humanize her. Megalosaurus, I take, is the Rex of the park, says Triceratops. Yes, you could put it that way. You know, if the T-Rex in Jurassic Park is called Rexy to the fans, then I guess the fans of the Dino-Defenders, when they see the Megalosaurus, I give them the permission to call them Meggy. You want to call the Megalosaurus Meggy? By all means. Yo, Gary. Long time no see. Megatron. Triceratops says, "Shut up, Meg." Exactly. I don't know why I decided to put 2 dinosaurs in this series that both have Meg in their name, but I just thought it'd be kind of funny. It might confuse some people. Oh wait, there's a Megaraptor and a Megalosaurus. And they switch their paddocks. It's like... John says there's a dinosaur in that picture. I can't see it. That's because I've not drawn it. It's when I come to animate this scene, I'll put it in. Doing trees at them. There will be, yeah, will be a dinosaur. John says, is there more than one Megalosaurus in Dino-Defenders Extreme? I have to wait and see. Also, I'll say this, the title of the show, Dino-Defenders Extreme, you will understand why the show is called that by the end of episode 4. Like I said in the podcast with Tom, episode 4 is going to be the episode where all of the secrets are revealed. Get ready for that. Gary says, could you add a monkey or some kind of a coati, because I know they're in South America, because margays were mentioned in episode 2. I think, Gary, you might be the first who have ever solved that. Might be the first, congratulations. That was the thing, it's like I said, I'm never going to reveal where they are located directly. But there is clues to where they are in the series, so you win you win nothing. But thank you. Yo, Cretaceous, painting Dino-Defenders. Triceratops says, actually, I knew it was in South America when you said marsh deer. I don't. Where did I mention? Oh, yeah, marsh deer in episode 3 is where I meant. Where did I mention marsh deer? I've kind of forgotten. Dinosaur on the Dimetrodon, says John. You're going to have a long wait, but Megalosaurus was the first dinosaur discovered. One, right? The music. Iguanodon was the second. Okay. Master from India and parts of Asia, so I'd say it was imported. Mm-hmm. Okay. Blue for this. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. This. Is that a river? Says Gary. No, it's just like a top-down view of the forest floor. Got this branch. John says, "Is there a family of Megalosaurus that could be named after this family?" Speaking of Megalosaurus, I saw this awesome stop-motion video called Kilimanjaro. It featured Victorian-era dinosaurs like the Megalosaurus. It was a homage to 1925 Lost Worlds this time. So, oh, nice. Was that on like YouTube or something? Is it modern? Like someone come up with that recently? Triceratops says, "I wish the Lost World would get a remake." Why do you need a remake when you can have an original series like Dino-Defenders Extreme? Had remakes of Lost World, many of them. How about something new? Or at least something has a different spin on it. The idea of dinosaurs, humans clashing. On because I kind of want a movie focusing more on Professor Challenger's other crazy stuff. That'd be kind of cool, yeah. Marcus Noonan's. Okay, cool. I'll see if I can look it up. Had the same color, but sort of background. Good thing about jungles is nothing. Jungle's just jungle in this. I was saying, you know, everyone talks about the accuracies of the dinosaurs. The accuracies of the humans, like, they're all over the place. Also, the jungle is like, I'm sure botanists, if they were to see this, they'd be like, what the hell? There's no plants that look like this. Yeah, there probably are. They get angry botanists underneath going, hey, the plants aren't accurate. Smaller brush. Triceratops says, yeah, it'd be neat if it was set in Africa instead of South America, mainly because of all the cryptids in the Congo that have the giant reptiles seen in the Lost World. Cryptozoology or what? Or that in South America. I feel like compies definitely won't show up in your show, Jack, but I could totally see some compies running through the forest. That would be neat. Stream seems to be going back down to being potentially choppy. Phantom Limb says compy DNA spliced with dragon lizard. Iron compies. Jurassic era compies are so small because of island them they're Asia's cousins or size of dogs. Like Coelophysis. How long have we been streaming for? Okay, nearly 2 hours. The time. Yeah, I might actually stop streaming when we hit 2 hours. Good time. So regardless of how close I am to finishing, I'm going to stop the stream at 2 hours time, and we are at 1 hour 43 minutes. So we've got just a little while left. Just a nice welcome back stream. Hopefully it's not been too choppy, too messed up. Hopefully the sound has been okay. I know there was like saying in the chat that my voice wasn't coming through okay. I don't know if that's just them or if it's me. But I will have someone take a look at my setup ready for next time, whenever that may be. I'm actually going to have to get some more green watercolors because my green, look, you can see it's empty. I've actually got pop-up for this, but I want to actually buy like a pack of different types of green watercolors so I don't have... I know you can mix them and stuff to make different colors, but I don't know if you can get some like already pre-made colors, so I'm going to do some research for that. But my greens are getting like... I've done so many forests. Delta Flamestorm asks, is this for the next episode? Yes, it is. This is looking pretty though, says Freaky. Thank you. Michael Tharm says, it's a Mr. Ewens. How are you doing, bud? Great episode 3, by the way. Thank you, dude. Yeah, I'm doing good. You? Delta Flame Source is cool. I can't wait to find out what characters are definitely dead and if any that weren't shown alive survived. Also, sorry for not being in touch about recording Beast. Just been busy of late. No, man, it's alright. Just honestly, take your time. Whenever you're ready, I'll see about getting myself ready. I did tell you that I got a copy of 20 Million Miles to Earth. I might actually watch that like tonight when I wake up. Watch that for the first time ever. Ooh, that's a good idea. Why haven't I done? A wild Jack Ewens has appeared. What will you do? Says Imperial Diamond Spinosaurus. How you doing, man? You draw trees, bushes, and ferns and paint them much better than I can, says Gary. Practice makes perfect. I mean, show you some of the ones I've got completed already. We got this one, episode 4, and one here. You know, you get the lighting down. So I've been like, as I've been going, I've been learning how to draw forests better for this series. Did mention it. Do a commentary for that soon. Yeah, sure, man. Definitely. I would, if possible, I hope to get the one for Beast done before the end of Jurassic June, because I think that'd be kind of cool to time for this Jurassic June. And what's the date now? 12th. Okay, so like, baby. Technically, the baby could have time. It'd be a bit early now, but it's not out of the realms of possibility. Towards the end of the month, it's probably going to be like I'll be on like high alert for her imminent arrival. What is your favourite Jurassic Park dinosaur? Delta Flame. So from the first film, gotta be the T-Rex for me. Second film, the Compies. Third film, Spinosaurus. Fourth film, gonna go Raptors. And with Fallen Kingdom, I'm gonna say toss up. I want to say between I want to say the toss up between the Endoraptor and the Baryonyx, if I'm honest. Wondering what your thoughts are on the new look at Camp Cretaceous and its contrast between the human and dinosaur designs. I think it looks good. I mean, we're looking at crisp packet renders of the humans. I think they're going to look much better when they're in the show. But we'll have to wait and see. I did laugh though, reading all the fan reactions to seeing the human characters, and all those people going, "They look too cartoony," and it's like, it's a cartoon. What were you expecting? And like, if you look at the that teaser with the gate that they released, like if you look at the body shapes of the characters in that teaser, you can tell that they're going to be like really over stylized. Not like by a ridiculous amount, but they are going to be like more stylized. I think the dinosaurs are going to be a little bit stylized from what I understand. I think they're going to blend together nicely. My prediction. Pure Diamond Spencer says, "What if someone controlled the Mega Raptor?" Interesting idea. I'm not going to confirm or deny whether that is happening. Triceratops said, "Well, everyone was expecting super realistic when they had the teaser trailer with the raptors, so they expected that." Well, that's the thing though, that teaser with the gate released around the same time, so it's like, Freaky says, "I was thinking the same thing. Animated human characters always look strange as a PNG, so I figured they'll look much better in motion. Also, that Carnotaurus looks fantastic. Nice seeing my favourite." Yes. And that's the thing we've got to remember. Like, look at the renders of the dinosaurs for Fallen Kingdom on crisp packets. They don't look accurate to what we get in the final movie. Like, for example, like this T-Rex looks different to what we saw in the like, you look at this T-Rex. This is meant to be like real, but at the same time, this is a render that they would use on promotional material. And it's like, but then when you see it in the film, it looks, you know, much more accurate to something that you would see in real life. I mean, definitely not this hideous, absolutely hideous atrocity, but you know, you can see like it's more stylized and clean looking in these renders than it is in the actual film. So I am expecting the same, the humans, but also we've got to remember that the humans have to fit into the world. Like, if you've seen the Fast and Furious Netflix series, I haven't seen it, but I've seen screen caps from it, the actual episodes, and they are very similar looking human characters, and it's like, you'll see what I mean, like the way they render them with the lighting and everything. I think fans don't need to worry. Plus, it's a cartoon. It's got to look like a cartoon. Everyone talks about like if the Jurassic Park had an animated series that was released in the 90s, you really expect that wouldn't look cartoony. K-Mac the Assassin says, "Do you plan on adding an Allosaurus in Dino-Defenders?" No. But the Megaraptor is a family, I believe it's in the Allosaurid family. So, there's none of the big, like, really famous dinosaurs are in the show. The closest thing we have to that in the show is probably Camarasaurus in terms of dinosaurs, but in terms of like prehistoric creatures, Metrodon is probably the most famous in terms of like pop culture, whereas all the other dinosaurs in this pick ones that are a little bit more I could have fun with them without worrying about, you know. You've seen him before. It's like having some. Family called the Megaraptor. Oh, okay. I still hope they don't water down the ferocity of these animals. It seems like the show is generally geared towards kids around the 7 to 12 year range. With that said, I'm fine as long as it's... Yeah, exactly. Like, as long as it's like a Saturday morning cartoon show. You know, and it doesn't get too preachy with its messages away. Just fun. That's all we ask for. I'd be surprised if they actually like kill off characters on, do stuff like that. I'll be surprised. I'm not expecting it, so I don't think I'll be disappointed if they don't do it. I feel like there are going to be some fans out there who just they expect it's going to be a certain thing, and you know they're setting themselves up for disappointment because they don't know what it's going to be like. But if you're expecting it to be like films, it'll be a nice surprise if they are like that, but I think they're going to be a little bit more dumbed down. But again, that's a prediction. We don't know. If there's anyone out there expecting it to be like you know, Wheatley getting his arm ripped off and Mills getting his leg torn off and all that sort of stuff, don't know if we're going to see stuff like that in Camp Cretaceous. I'd be surprised if they do, but I'm not expecting it. If you are expecting it, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. You might not be disappointed, but you've definitely set yourself up for it if it doesn't happen. Ray says, I'll judge it on the writing when it comes out. Yes, and on that, like, because I've worked on the Jurassic World canon. I saw on Twitter not too long ago, someone sent me a screenshot of the people who work on Camp Cretaceous. Now, we have nothing to do with Camp Cretaceous. They said they did a deep dive into the lore of about the parks and stuff, and the fans are going to really like it. And it's like, okay. I wonder how deep they've actually gone. Freaky Boy says, as a whole, this is pretty exciting as a kind of show has been considered ever since the original film, and now it's becoming fully realised the doors are open for a whole potential canon or not. Exactly. Just have fun with it. Cartoon. Obviously, if it's really bad, it's really bad. If it's like unwatchable, it's unwatchable. You know. Can't just assume whatever, and you have to recognize like who it's targeting, this, that, and the other. Triceratops says, yeah, we don't want another Kong King of the Apes. Yeah, that's that sort of thing. It's like, you know, you have to be a real little kid to enjoy it. I have a feeling they're making Camp Cretaceous with knowledge that older fans are going to tune in. We've never had anything like that before. I think they're aware of that. You'd think the marketing, though, aside from the toys, would be ramping up for it. Trailer or something. Niente. Gary, yes, I believe that is Cornelius, the Proceratosaurus. Have you painted a minis? Asks. Oh wait, he's just retracted it. Triceratops says, technically hasn't Jurassic Park had a series with Lego Jurassic World? Actually, no, yeah, you're right. You are true. That is right. I am overlooking that. I guess because it's like Lego, there's something about that I don't count it as an official series to do with the films as well, whereas I believe Camp Cretaceous is meant to be like canon, as far as I can tell. I haven't been told that officially, but as far as I'm aware, that's obviously see. Camp Cretaceous would be a target audience that likely grew up with Clone Wars. I mean, that'd be nice. That would be nice. We'll wait and see. I've got no expectations for it. That's why I'm aside from no expectation. Okay, we've just gone over a little bit over my time, but I'm actually really close to finishing, so I'm just going to this. Finish this. That painting looks amazing, says Imperial Diamonds. Thank you very much. Obviously these backgrounds go into the computer and get edited again. But they always start off as these sort of quasi-rough watercolour background. Just a quick question for everyone in the chat. Did anyone manage to watch episode 3 of Dino-Defenders in 2K? I don't know if you know, but you can actually watch that in a higher quality. Now, I didn't paint it to be 2K, I just found out that when I was rendering the episode that I could render it in 2K, and I was like, why not? But I was just wondering if anyone actually managed to do that. And I don't know if it works on phone, but it definitely works on desktop computer. Curious if anyone actually did that. I haven't watched episode 3 yet. I'll be watching it after this stream. 100% says Imperial Diamond sponsor. Well, enjoy. Enjoy. I haven't spoiled anything in the stream. But anyway, there we go. That's where we're going to leave it for now. I will go through and add dark patches with brown over these trees to make them pop a bit more. Much like I did with this one, you can see I added darker brown, make the trees give them more depth. I'll be doing that to all these trees here. But there we go. In 2 hours, 6 minutes, we have some talking around that, but we have a new background for episode 4, Dino-Defenders, and yeah, I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Let me just hold this up so you can see it more flat against the... There you go. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed it. Welcome back, and please share episode 3 with as many people as you can, all around the Jurassic fandom and that lot. People who like dinosaurs. Jurassic June is right up their alley, and I will see you guys in the near future. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.